did she get through the session? Is she available? And to you both, I suppose, what kind of impact can she make if she is available?
Yeah, we had 23 players on the pitch today, and everyone came through. So if everyone recovers well, then we have 23 players available for tomorrow. What was your other question?
What kind of impact?
Oh, impact. Yeah, I think we have many players that can impact, and we know that she can have an impact too. So that would be nice.
Thank you. Take a question from the front row.
Did you want me to answer that as well? Yeah, no, I just echo what Sarina says. I think we have a team of talented players. Lauren brings something slightly different, just like the others. So obviously having that available is best case scenario for us.
Martina Sorus from NRK Norway. Ella Thun spoke yesterday about your speeches before the matches and the importance of what you say to the players before important games. What is your process when planning on what to say to the players, or do you just say something on the spot?
No, I don't really. I think about what I want to say, but that comes quite early before the game starts. So yeah, just how it feels and what I think I should say.
Thank you. We'll take a question from Jane Dougal at BBC News, please.
Thank you. Hi, both. Leah, to you first, please. There have been several close calls throughout the tournament, of course, where we've been terrified that England were going to go home. But there's a saying that the best teams peak at the right time. Has that been the plan all along?
Yeah, it was all part of the plan. It's making fans got their money's worth. I think you grow in a tournament, and we're aware of that. I think the most important thing for us is, as the game goes on, taking advantage of the work that we've done at the start. And I think in every game, I know that we've left it late, but I think that's been the case. And every team is hard to beat, and every team poses a different threat and challenge. And we have to stay in it for as long as possible until we can take advantage of that. So hopefully your saying will be true, and the best is yet to come. But yeah, definitely not the plan. We'd like to wrap the games up a little earlier and a little easier if we could have done.
Same question.
Yeah, well, the same answer. Of course, you want to do well. You don't want to make it a nerve-wracking game. But it also shows what the competition is and has been over this tournament. I think the women's game is. I say that all the time, improving so much, and it's so competitive. And every game is a hard game. And I'm just really glad that we made it through. And I hope we had done it a little bit earlier, but. It's also, when you are in some scenarios or some situations, you hope you can turn it around with some subs, with a little shape change. But also the most important thing is that the players believe that we can win, and we can change the game, and that's what we've shown.
Thank you. We'll go to Rob Harris at Sky News, please.
Hi, good luck. Leah, what does it mean to you personally to have the chance to be able to lift a trophy again, and can you grasp just what this means for the nation?
I think we're very connected to what it means to the nation, and in that sense, or as connected as we can be being away from home. I think the opportunity of tomorrow and what's on offer is the best thing in football. We came to the tournament, we wanted to be here, we wanted to be in it till the end and have a chance to fight for that trophy, and you can't do that until you get into the final. So I think we don't necessarily carry the weight of it and how much it means to people, but we're aware of it because it means the same to us. So you have a squad of excited players, focused players, and like I say, we recognise the opportunity and we'll do everything we can to take it.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks, Rob. We'll go to Tom Gary at The Guardian.
Thank you. Good afternoon, Leah. You made a lot of history as a team already, but there's a bit of history on the line in that you could be the first England senior team to win a trophy on foreign soil. I'm wondering what that would mean to you as captain, but also can you articulate for us how it's differed being abroad compared to the feeling when you were approaching that Wembley final 3 years ago?
I think the beautiful thing about 22 was that I'm not sure any of us will ever be part of anything like that ever again, in terms of the change, in terms of the story, the journey, everything. Being away from home is special in a different way. you know, you go out to, you represent your country somewhere else, and I think the weight of that is important to consider, because it sometimes adds a little extra. But I think the history on the line is, it seems that every time this team sort of enter a new year, there's so much to be done, and could be done, and I think that is it's a real privileged time to be part of this team and to be involved, and again, the opportunity that's there to be the first this and the first that all the time for us is a huge motivator, but more just because we know what it would do for women's football and continue the legacy that we've already started.
Good luck.
Thank you so much, Tom. Goes to Flo Lloyd-Hughes at the cutback.
Hi, Sarina. Question for you. In 2022, there was so much discussion around having to get England over the line and fans singing "Football's coming home." I think we've only heard it maybe once for about 30 seconds before the Italy game. So do you feel less pressure now as England head coach all this time when you've had major finals already compared to in 2022?
I think every tournament, of course, you want to perform, and there's expectations, but you also have expectations for yourself. I just know that going into a final is already very, very special, and making the final, there's only 2 teams that can make the final. So if you talk about pressure, that's not really a pressure. It's very special, and when you go to a final, you really want to win it too. So that's how I'm in this. We're happy that we're in the final, and we really want to win it, and we're going to do everything to make that happen.
Thank you. Aisha Galassi from Haters.
Hi, Leah. Just here.
Thank you. Sorry,
That's all right. You touched on it there a little bit, that we saw such an incredible legacy back home on the back of the Euro 2022 win. What do you hope the legacy can be on the back of this 2025 tournament, reaching another final and hopefully winning?
I think the consistency of the girls, obviously I wasn't involved in 2023, and I think the consistency and the landscape keeps changing, and we're trying to change with it, and I think that's a really hard thing to do, and I think that proves the investment and the quality of the game in England is continuing to rise, and I hope that us staying in, you don't just want to be sort of a flash in the pan and like a memory, and I think that when we spoke before 22, we said it was the start of something, and I think we're still trying to play our role in that as well. So being here and being on this stage we know how powerful that is, and I hope that it just continues, and it continues to grow, and the respect for the women's game, the respect for women and women's sport in general continues to, we can try our best to continue to elevate that.
Thank you. Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you. Kit Shepherd at the Times.
Hi, Leah. First of all, how is your ankle that you hurt in against Sweden? And